how can you identify fraud rings from taking advantage of your fintech platform. Okay, fraud rings. So with fraud rings, I guess before you jump into the term of a fraud ring, try to understand what type of fraud, what type of identity fraud you're dealing with. And it can be something as, okay, am I dealing with synthetic identities? And if so, you need to figure out what is the best solution available for you to deal with synthetics. If you feel like you're dealing with a third-party identity problem, then you need to understand, okay, what tools and what features I have today to understand how I deal with a third-party identity problem. When Connor showed us the graph-based rules, I think this is a great way for you to create alerts and try to identify fraud rings. We also have a network analysis feature in Unit21 that gives you a great visualization on how users interact with each other. And based on those interactions, you can really learn, okay, if I have too many users interacting with each other, does business-wise it make sense? Do I expect to see that activity on the platform? And remember, at the end of the day, fraudsters, they don't really care about your features and about your offering. They only use your platform as a tool to move money from one place to another. So using features like graph-based rules and network analysis really help you visualize and understand those interactions and see if you have something much larger going on your platform. And we also, for those of you who are not familiar with our Fintech Fraud DAO, which is a consortium-based offering that we launched about a month ago, where we basically offer for all fintech and crypto companies to join the consortium and to be able to query the consortium and understand how a specific entity interacting with different other platforms and make insights based on whatever the consortium will show you. I think it's a great way for you to understand, especially around new accounts and around onboarding, understand, okay, I onboarded this entity, I'm not really sure who they are, what they represent. Is it this third-party fraud and third-party identity fraud, or maybe it's a synthetic? I can go query the DAO, see the results the DAO gives me, understand how that entity interacted with different fintechs and crypto companies in the past, and really make more educated decisions. So definitely check out our DAO solution.